104.7 Asempa FM Sony. Ekosi Sembre na se asubio. And you media no Brahma live from our national studios at 355 Fanofa Street in Kokomelemle, Accra. Mede your sabon so from you be a major so ma yema mu nyina akwaba emra enne ukriade ekosi sen dwumedie eso. Dominic Isiaboa, Nana Chumberema Jackson Osei Intiamoa, Eric Opare, popularly known as DJ Yayo, and a Queen Star in Japan. They make up the production team of Ekosi saying, Omanhene Kwabena Sante Ebo Yenechidom, and you will day, Wabekansa Waha, Yedime here some segment no air bremo. Check with your time, 26 minutes after 2. Yeah, till 6:30 p.m. This is Ghana's biggest and the most authoritative political, social and current affairs talk show. And it would be in the court, Tema High Court. Unim say Oliver Baka Vomao, convener for Fix the Country movement, and the High Court no agrantino bail. Nioma Baina ka conditions no day yene Joseph Akable ebedi hon and komo. Yeba and now no fiada ye story be ewo Independence Square. There are new developments I bet a day abremo. Plus some other concerns are more mutie in the biamode abba would highlight all of them for you anyway we could see saying so. Fuel price and so update ayenya sisi ane chiremua. In line with COPEC predictions, no, at least the Yahoo diesel I hate it 10 cities. Diesel I hate it 10 cities. Ain't he? Yeah, I say, ain't he ever heard that? Ya consuming name area ewo ecosystem. So me amfa aseda ema yaboa for Lifeline Properties. Edu Motors, or see your light has come. Provident Insurance with Provident Man, you're covered. And Agbeve Herbal Center. Mehia some segment nenso Cocoa Milk, Ostek Properties, Yayen Sasira, Obapa Product, EcoBank Ghana, Rockstars Roofing Systems, Omunina Boy, the Mehia some segment no Ebramo. One-on-one interviews a year plus the interviews we do on all trending issues, no DBS roofing sheet, roofing papa fie, and a HEPA plus mixture, Emma Apomodane Ampa. Discussion segment and so Weber call or say Weber We Care. Franco Trading Enterprise phone Papa Fie, Dependable Herbal, and Emma Ross Limited. And you may queen a boy me a could see saying you know Abremo. If today is your birthday, let me say a happy birthday to you. Live to be 94.7. If you are celebrating your birthday today, happy birthday to you. Monsua Mugusua Mutie Yeda Munyinara Ase. Nyamea Domoa, it's now official, say the Black Stars and the Nigeria game, no? Was that there was this confusion surrounding venue I bebo game, no, because na Cape Coast Stadium conditions nen said that papa. And they CAF approve say Baba Yara Sports Stadium in Kumasi would be the venue for the Ghana Nigeria World Cup qualifying game. Enti Monshan so. But Joseph Akable wa homano so me monitor Tema High Court the Ekoko PMO ho na yentwa so. Joseph akwa about that saying
Bibi aloko.
Great. Na enne Tema High Court then the Ekoko PMO ho.
The Ekoko PMO ewo Tema High Court eneno HS Fix the Country convener Oliver Baka Vomao. Tema High Court Justice Daniel Mensah down ultimately the decision no buy. Na sad decision no to the effect wa granting the Fix the Country convener no a bail in the sum of 2 million cedis with 2 sureties. One of the sureties will be required to deposit documents actually possession of landed property at the court. Now saying so and the passport in Brown February 11 na police phone or more custody it will remain with the police and now saying so about report say about police station for once in a week.
Oh, okay.
Now, the latest update since that decision by, and it said after the decision, we call Ashaman police station or Ekoye say on Beka committee a bill condition to be processed. No more coin, or much Mobama money say a year crime officer or handle the case was required to play a specific role with regards to the execution of the bill. Which Omoko PMO some of the money say crime officer was not available. Inti almost sign where Oliver Bakavoma will echo say a police also na Ogusu share. A train who say Obeba out. Then in the chain na a year fix the country group almost send a press statement of chair. I'm just reading directly from the press statement. It says we have just been informed by the police that they have no intention of releasing our convener Oliver Bakavoma today. They say that they are waiting further instructions from the Inspector General of Police. According to the commander, there is a likelihood that they will rearrest and charge Oliver on a different offense. The lawyers have, however, fulfilled all conditions regarding the bail set by the High Court. We deplore the intentional abuse of power and the growing disregard for the rule of law in this country. The growing practice of blatant disregard by the police for the authority of the court undermines our democracy and makes mockery of the commitment to abide by the Constitution. And see, where a statement in Bra Yegutu, Etrain, I refer him to be Piaba, Win Piamba, where any statement I answer, if he fix the
country for this our statement by. What it means is as we speak, Oliver Vomawo is still in police custody.
That is so.
And the bail conditions, landed property, and also providing you can confirm, say, the lawyers are providing it.
We can't independently confirm that, but the Fix the Country group they claim that they've been able to meet that particular requirement.
And the reason why the police is still keeping him, and it's a CID or Juma on the case is nowhere to be found.
Embra almost see if I could copy police station, that was information that came out initially. But that is the crime officer now. She had to play a certain role in executing this bill was not available.
And until Sir Omubehu's crime officer, he will still remain in police custody.
Well, for now, the Fix the Country claim said they have been told that they are not going to release him because of the possibility of rearresting him for a different offense.
For a different offense?
Yes, but in terms of whether he'll be left or not, or they are waiting for the crime officer, we cannot tell why he's still being held. But what we know for a fact is that since the bail was issued, he's still in the custody of the police.
Mamin Kayet here for Oba Asempa FM page on Facebook. Your live stream, videos from Tema into Tema High Court and Ashaiman Police Station Fix the Country movement members go or more chanty war songs any at the Oba Ubehu sa videos nina exclusive and Saka ye show the mamo ewo in live stream eso in the munyina mun channel so my Oba you would see all of that. In essence and then the High Court judge just came with her ruling. There was no room for lawyers to make any statements near the Meboa.
The bishop and then was ruling. After the ruling, they acknowledged the ruling, and that they showed appreciation to the judge. But it was just a day set aside for the ruling. Say I never committal proceedings.
Yes,
they take place.
Inti, what it means, they say Attorney General file Nolly Prosecutor. Now I was say concluding investigations. Now almost share committal process last year at the district court, right?
The district court and now you could PMO assignment.
Okay.
Then now you could PMO police prosecutors or man bam the PMO our court. Even without their presence, the magistrates or actually the circuit court that sitting as an additional magistrate raised concerns about the absence of the prosecution and called for some seriousness could be attached to the case. But he said that nonetheless, he has taken judicial notice of the fact that just 24 hours trial, the state prosecutors were present at the High Court at Tema, where they argued on the bail issue. And so it's not a case. He doesn't have reason to believe that they've abandoned the matter. Into remanding into custody, no, Jenny case in court the 29th of March.
Okay.
In the end, I and no High Court, na High Court, no, Amano.
I granting the bail, no. Okay.
Into the next line of action, obviously, there is a pending matter at the district court where the committal is supposed to take place, which is back in court on the 29th.
On the 29th. Okay. But who any idea the fresh charges are said, you know, prosecutors, no, do we have any information on that?
We have no idea. In fact, all this information affects the country for no through their press statements, no, it will ever carry. But officially, I will not be able to confirm the veracity of the claims that there is a potential that he may be rearrested and another charge filed against him. We do not have any such information.
In the videos of Nipa and Abodom Pemano, when we are Simon police station in him, and I'm about court.
The court one initially only pay more court.
Okay.
So it may be a copy
assignment police station. Okay. You Joseph, my nasi bibiania ye besan so ba bedin komobio. Why? Joseph Akable, a court correspondent, reporting live from Tema. And Mote said in your message, the news is that the High Court in Tema granted Oliver Bakavomawo bail. 2 million Ghana cedis with 2 sureties. It was said, Onya papers to a landed property. Now handing it over to the police. And the passport are not a crown time a police for chain or airports. No? So our passport no, will remain in police custody. What that means is that Rana o to kwanya free Ghana hano ebeye day. But immediately after court no ruling no omukwa assignment police. I'm a police for still like keeping in police custody say enya dia ene omubeja no. Your report and each remo omote say police for say crime officer na all in the case ne who adwuma was nowhere to be found. Ono so be play role be ewo ne bail no emu. And I have information by say police for likely say on be sign are rearresting for a different offense. You name details there as and when we get it, we'll share those details with you. Omanhene kwabena santiatna say omana kwaba.
Now we are searches and trickers in a police for adopted as searches. They will do case here na you know.
And that's already
very and say obi in this country, normal be brave according to the normal. You know, be me, I'm a yeah.
And I won't country.
No, say that time a atomic assassin, you know, now your team in Kofubi, a gumuna, police in all 100 kilos, they call headquarters, I did check could do while Roron Kofu, what the Makotana can't back. Yet now, Gina Hopa, we always on we case ya fede, who say Adena, or Yen, so Papa be him. Ye shiny power, true Adena, or Hemichono. Yes, Adia Hunanzana, or much more close case now, I might bail, then I say for Maza. Nippon, no, I should have found John O'Quay, I didn't Nippon Banza. You know, sometimes the police, some of the police people, very, very irritating. We need to tell them at their face.
Yeah, it's true.
This
narrative doesn't make
sense.
sense.
It doesn't make sense.
The second one said he might be rearrested on a different offense.
Yeah, maybe many problem with that. Many problem with that. Sa dia na mu ye no mu ye yes 3x4. Eso mu jai. Omo case kwa ko say. Case no mu do release baby no. If I could do on this matter of the bully over. All my update be him. What is about the police? Why? Almost they should come clean. Yeah. They should not think that almost you can't be. Why? I said,
so crime officer ni ho narrative there.
And when I truck and when they case nachi and Okojonso and Okodidi one say and we were Obeba next week. And hey, Nippon Amudi Bank if you want to rearrest, setting the process, rearrest. Don't waste everybody's time. Some tickets now. Let me see. Anything they done a political police ban. Well, people will start reading meaning into it, whether fair or unfair. More because it doesn't make sense.
The only reasonable thing,
was the crime of the
unless they tell us bail conditions.
What is this? You know, it's a different matter.
That's what meet here.
It's a different matter.
Crime officer ni honey.
Same trick is not what you Ghana police service. Everything that is not good for this country. We need to stop it. We need to stop it. Debi ameka twa go baka twa akwana kodem obi anya anyame iti amfa ndi hu no onti ase ye de diwa obo say ade na serious wa priya nya bail mo ba say mo man hihye evo for say still ye betima say achiwa tuma mo fa say hye man mo no wi adwuma no ba say kan drama we de aseche say Ghana nkwa na say kan drama we esi sisa crime officer ni ho okodidi okonumsuo okay na ade na very important issue na media agro na kanya agro na di okroma no sia anka ono chada no ebetima ko join independence ko amount to platform the Ghana flag assessment ama microphone media for any bibie no akọ join ni man kaka say freedom queen ono no more say independence ko I think they should sack all of them.
Somebody say I under state protocol.
I don't want to know who it is under. They should sack all of them.
Jackson, state protocol director.
They should sack all of them. You did not be BID agro hand say. The president of the land no on that day on Cape Coast.
Oh, Cape Coast.
Odi Juma.
Yeah. Now obi the independence.
Now the independence agro. Now we no obi you will be a ohwe independence square so you tuanika.
Yeah. Yeah, the man. Why? Now the amano.
Why do we leave everything to be a jam on this country like that?
Why? Videos now. Now the security guys be the nechi. Meaning say official Ghana police.
Even with that, the little knowledge I have about the policing is that private security for morning police for close. They don't accept that. They don't. Are very deceptive.
Very.
One because the police for the video much. Very deceptive. You two normal gum pasa. That's what you're saying. On the 6th of March, Ghana.
Such a significant
day. Baby Ojan, they are two minutes original.
And Uncle Okojina,
Baby Ojan, they are 2 minutes original.
Kojina Soro.
Now you can't Ghana phone be mammy lecture on cryptocurrency. I don't need that lecture.
No,
me catch you say Ghana Bank of Ghana. Or say, Yanjin to mu. Sasa Diana Mopasa Modebano, you be doing commodity. You go so. See, I did to my Ghana for a alert to the extent that they've given banks warning. Now, what Ghana for the more be a buyer, you can't be a buyer, and sometimes you wonder how our police institution, Obiaka can move by him. Obiaka, but you're church. When you say we are deficient in terms of numbers, there be a subunyan Pamo Bobo, the Banis for baby who buy this country. Kojina Independence Square Zabaki can say my Bank of Ghana. Yeah, my poof crown no. Yeah, your bank no. Bank space in regulatory and getting. And when you're talking, people think that ABCD. Please, we shouldn't allow some of these things to continue to go on. Yes, our man, Obiaba your pay. Obi so no sit down cycle over here. Obi Baka just say money sit down one. Why are we doing this?
Yes, say Director of State Police friend. Ambassador Hassan Ahmed.
Oh, Massa, those titles. No, me, I don't know.
You're changing.
No, I know the cross and America. Me say whoever is in charge. Okay. I don't even want to know who is in charge. Oh no, a state protocol there. They should collapse it. Come for the power. The right thing. Bibia, ya didi agro. Bibia, enche Jubilee House. Oba kona mine so amount to one na. No, wafa ni mo nyina.
Oh, your birthday
party. Why? We live in this country and everybody is taking everything for granted. Why? It's too much in this country.
Yeah.
Too much. Obia for the open or the open or no shame rakrasa magana. Why? Why? As you say, you need paying for. So to the police service. So intricacy, where intricacy in the police. They should stop it.
Court
they should stop it.
We're meeting bail conditions. Now,
they should stop it.
Because at the court, say on report to the police once every week.
They should stop it.
Passport, Wamamo, I mean, Charlie.
Obia Yakasa, Utiabiano, Agron Yankan Niwachi. Yankan Niwachi on Tiasi. Because Yankasa, the Casa or Casa in the F1, there be.
But when the court has.
The court has said, it is a to only the bail because the car is nowhere to be found. It's nonsense.
And from Fix the Ghana Movement statement, so almost say, according to our information, no, was so many orders from the IGP answer. And that thing also seems to be a subculture in the system. So I orders from Bishop Bishop Prophet also been party anybody.
Orders a free IGP.
Charles Brown also be the same things. Almost say, I just say order a free IGP.
How?
They should stop that thing.
How? Robin,
the IGP cannot micromanage.
Robin, court take decision. Robin, on only the answer. Yes, so farmer to the kukum, unprotected, unsecure, was secure. Was about court to say, Munini free. Now, what is your problem? Oh, my way, dear, you be a basapa obi.
Because Charlie.
Yeah, basa. That's why. Yes.
Country, IGP. Yes. Asha baby.
IGP. Many brother when you median. Every arrest, refer to IGP.
How?
Why? Why? We should stop this. On my, you are so loose. Bibiana, even with the Ghana card registration, I'm can't say Ghana card registration size. Yeah. Yankasa mo ehun yan church reading yan si ho kra ho kwan ho so ho kwan abetima fa obetima de age ye card ni bi non citizen card so whatever ho kwan eno so kra no ye bua ma nipa bi omunya Ghana for no ya for so ye Ghana de na onim so de bre wa ho. I don't get these people.
I am motivation.
No, I don't get it. I don't get it.
No,
election time. Look at how politicians and party delegates are so ungrateful and they just talk because of Sika. And yes, Sika said, a bit of song, and I'm warning.
Your friend is saying,
I'm warning the MPP and the NDC. And I'm warning the MPs. And some who is a brain swat where a cocosim were two a few creamy pounds. Sometimes I may be a Yantiana in a program. So people are just ungrateful. Ungratefulness in this country is too much. People are, all they know is money. Me say na ko for be track abna say who's that woman that abna say if you go behind the scenes and listen, just sika. They are too ungrateful. Ghanaians are becoming ungrateful too much.
The answer elections.
Yes, in the election also. In Tronkwa.
Wabuano cross.
Wabuano cross onim so wabuano. Wabuano cross onim so wabuano. You know, and that woman too. There is a brand yeah.
Deputy Finance.
Yeah, no, general can send basa. I mean, I don't even want to know about it. But Utien Common, who say when you are Sikabi, this is a brass on your foco. You know, why do they do that?
Asempa FM.
Every election, I'm more problem with sir. MP when I say, and I when I say, and I no more can send basa, movie and Masaba, was a party. Who say Nipa we are? Who to Nipa and tell we are? Why? A man of crowd, Major said, we should encourage them on young Pomucho because some of the things that you hear. I'm wondering why they are actively involved in politics.
Yeah.
What you say?
A man from politicians.
Yeah. What I say now, but Jana Wuki can send basa. Police, you have to train mine. You have to train Ankra. You have to train mine here in Yakotichi Obi.
And man, one thing so Enra, many guys needing come about up and what's a kaye. I think the National Executive Committee, I don't know what the NDC will decide for more elections, but the National Executive Committee of the NPP, the decision say in every constituency, more for me electoral committee. Now electoral committee now every elections this one. MP now what constituency want to be count and that's a rep. And you know what is even interesting? Forms now more torn. When him say form be a beko out, be a was MP no, and that's a rep, a signature way actually, and then a form now valid. It is a one MP in Pewasema. How would you get a valid form? That decision to add the MPs to that committee in a day, Charlie, it was not proper. And apart from that, going a step further to say the MP should sign the form, and then a form now valid. Who does that?
Stage management of these elections now too much. MP before they are stage managing. Now they almost stage managing. They are just stage managing everything. They are stage managing, and I don't care about the MPP. I care about Ghana. The repercussions is that amount to Tomu no now be now bet you almost say. They know what they are doing. They are deliberate. They are stage managing the whole thing. They are deliberate. How them Ghana for more call Guyana and Barbados investment? Or who come common investment?
Ghana
and Barbados. Motete Hanum Guyana and Barbados investment. Na moka say ye ekroni de mo pebi.
Businessmen and politicians.
Why business women?
Politicians.
Titi Ghana investment to Barbados that's the new age. Na mo to champagne back na mo bra. I don't know whether politicians they easily forget themselves. Now money to me to Dubai for 2 weeks Ghana Expo.
That be a
Dubai Expo is saying every sensitive person in this country shim out to Dubai. Ghana. Is he in this car? Go check Barbados Guyana investment so.
Now Barbados Ghana then
I feel oil I can ho. Now no position leader in Ghana crowd, we how much chasing around. We know how they influence Ghana influence no maybe a kokoso.
Barbados Guyana.
Please, my audio say who some the ebeba. You know, this country is so sad. So sad. And when I sent you from Kwan in Omudili. Pretenders, cowards, hypocrites. Pretenders, cowards, hypocrites. How come who so no a tiff now the America ban for Ubebusa as one who says you know? Was winning the Honus you know. You know. We should be worried as a country. Obi, I did shimmy, and a capital to a phone go once. Not tell my oil refinery as we speak this afternoon when the state womb. The promise by this government to add additional refineries. Where I could say.
Now, existing one,
that's the point. Baby, I say cabal. Baby,
the cabal is real, but that's why we have people in position.
Baby, I say cabal. Unfortunately, this administration so we have suffer family and friends. Too much. Too much.
Insensitive position.
Too much. This administration, family and friends, is too much. Why?
Asempa FM.
Why? Are they? Who want to yet obey now the West? Family and friends. John Dramani Mahama, Muktari Bawa, Joyce. And Ukraine and TB Shadow President Amodima Ibrahim Mahama. And Ukraine and TB and wow, Prime Ministers. Every sensitive IBA movement to Biano over this idea. Why? Baby, who's an abai Ejuma Fedipa? Over to be a high ma. Ubati now I am. That is why middlemen are buy and not Pejuma customs, Pejuma immigration, Pejuma police, Pejuma jail, Pejuma snitch, 10,000, 5,000, 8,000. No. What me Franco Dinasty? That's how insensitive we are becoming to ourselves. Greedy people. And mean for ni a timodin for by a candy for my name. In social be no edu for the pe.
Yeah.
Very heartless. Now, in the midst of all these challenges, look at what some of them are doing. Look at it.
And I am in one crying and say, Ebino Sono, who named the Omoje on social media. Everything they do, so when video and a pictures, they are and I don't know, say who said they've not tested the pulse of the nation.
No,
Their
pulse. Now, gender minister, Nanka say test your pulse, what I say, la. Gender minister and
Gender minister.
Hey, this is your own. Hey, the gender minister of the protection. Oh, no, gender minister now for a lot. Gender minister now for a lot. The presidency is quiet, as if nobody is there. Quiet.
It's surprising.
For a lot. Now, let me tell you, we live in Obayo. It is a ministry that is very necessary.
Of course.
Now, say say that a ministry can hold ministry ransom. Now, no for the Ananiswadia. And that one, the whole Jubilee House.
Ultimately leave one
the
month
whole Jubilee
extension.
House. Wow, please.
na me point na assemble kwa na me person me address it and say, and I think my minim re na me nkasa same way. We all agree say we are in a crisis, man. Ubekaya COVID eba, you know. One of the president's claim to fame was na in a public address ana oye meboa. Eno na o address your mind no measures are or de gu akwan mu ene ade nyina no na oka ho nsem. Some of his videos trended across the world. Na amanfo boni videos wa ha na ye review wa ha no more review wa ha and all of that. And we all agreed say it was a crisis moment. COVID-19 was wreaking havoc around the world, and we expected our president to tell us something. And we find ourselves in a similar crisis. This time, economic hardships. Of course, we all know, say, the underpinnings, no, are global. The issue of fuel prices, the issue of the general economic hardship. Don't we think, say, we need to hear from the number one gentleman of the land? Should the president not also be addressing the country in these times? Because I'm thinking, say fuel bo ekosroa. The administration of the state, the cost of running the state Ghana, and also kosro, because Aban na the number one spender. Say ebasa yen to fuel product, it's the government. Is it not time, say, the president will be addressing this country and telling us, say, I recognize the times we are in, and the more ma buying a tuni, way. For example, say about fuel prices are akosroa. Because the state in the number one spender, because abino and the fuel cars, my police, omu fuel cars, my judges, omu fuel cars, my ministers, omu fuel cars, my obia in running the state Ghana. Into abino council the air cost when fuel prices go up. I am thinking that this is the time we should hear from the president giving directives. Say it is here my order. Government cars should not move during weekends. Say oh, your minister, your minister be your friend is saying consignment of fuel will be used within a week. These are things, and I think one thing that this government has failed to do. One, again, I'll go back, reading the pulse of the nation, doing a lot more, what's a symbolic value. You know, say, in these times, no, so mampenyi koso rent jet, now it will not make sense. It on for commercial flight. He started doing that. But I think in other areas, no, especially in these economic hardships, no, because of the crisis situation, because man, so we cedi to dollar, we fuel price, and the diesel, I hate it 10 liters per barrel. I think what the president did during COVID, no addressing nation, no, at least every 2 weeks, no. This time we should be hearing from the president quite often. Practical measures, and one of them is simple to do, to pull the people along, to send the right signals, and say, Omanhene si kasem ayedin. Say fuel bo kosroa aban no ne boka pa on fuel because I see a fuel judges for any police for any soldier for any obia going forward directives are me on man penyi me di gu akwan mu nie government care be anywhere was say 2 weekends minister be a yebema 500 Ghana this a week fuel something now on man phone who say the presidency feels what the people are going through, and they are taking practical measures.
One hour
the president should speak to the nation. That's what I'm saying. During COVID, he spoke to the nation, didn't he? Yes. And I think this time on Sono, he should be speaking to us on a regular basis. Now, pull the people along. These are the times we are in. And the more year 20. So you can pull the people along.
Well,
they are there and we are here.
Well, I'm picking up that probably the sector minister, some ministers are more related to fuel, transport, road, and energy.
Yes.
I think they are knocking heads together, and I'm sure soon we might hear, and then we might feel a certain level of care.
Okay.
And attention.
No, I agree. I agree with the ministerial intervention, man. But I'm saying, sir, we all agree. So we are in a crisis period. Of course, the reasons for the crisis, and yet peculiar to Ghana, because I can give you Yes, of other countries and fuel prices. Peculiar. But said COVID, not peculiar to Ghana.
Yeah.
COVID was a global pandemic.
Yeah.
The president took time to speak to us to move the nation along.
Even talking about COVID, now, are you able to convince me why your borders is still closed?
Land borders, no. One thing, maybe we need to speak to. But when is a president, the last time Okasa, Eka say, COVID task force no put it together. No? Man advice
Dr.
Okomu team, no. And we need to speak to them.
Dr. Okomu man advice.
And say, or put it together in a technical team. GMA Reds was.
Papa na hafitano, nobody say former Ghana Health Director.
Yeah, in Siasari.
Omu man advice.
Yeah. So that's the technical team for COVID.
But I won't hear that's what your borders.
For now, for some of these decisions,
you know, it's painful because people are just jumping and getting through.
Oh, that's where you're coming from. Yeah.
It's painful. And at the expense of Ghana, people are making money.
Yeah.
Asempa FM.
It's painful. That almost sound the president Omanhene upao. Omanhene wobi. Omanhene brutal. And Obia downfall. Dodo na jeni pa aya na atwa wonsha se no kreka pa be du anim de no abre no kreka e be du anim no why pasa
because man metna so unim sa metna elubo se me hwe elubo pa ya to bodem I can only imagine elubo ya to bodem for 2 years. The town will become a ghost town. A ghost town. Unless there is a straightforward answer, no? Unless there is a very compelling reason why. And yes, our party, Charlie, the technical team, you know, should be telling us something.
Well, Obi, Basa, I'm just speaking this intelligence.
Yeah.
Honorable Hadi Tafuru Nanton MP. Nanton MP.
Hadi Tafuru.
Hadi Tafuru was a Tufuru, was a white. Hadi Tufuru.
Hadi Tufuru.
Yeah, Tufuru.
Why are they?
Forms now, no, Sasana Tedia. Or no one acquire them who fill forms. No.
MP, no?
Yeah.
And then I make a show you. MP
now it's becoming clear that
it was a terrible decision. Terrible. You can't make MPs members of that committee. Why you are saying, sir, we are protecting the current MPs. You don't do that. I'm hoping, sir, the NDC will not follow suit because that's a terrible decision.
No, that is all terrible. Those political parties don't even hold brief for anybody. I'm saying she said two.
FM.
Yeah. We've not seen anything yet too. Also for the MP before those Koko. We've not seen anything yet. It don't quite normal, but back to the point. Our borders.
But is it also true, sir? Maybe we would have to find out, sir. Cote d'Ivoire and Togo, no more be or more.
Well, be make sure our borders. What that maybe they say.
Hold
on.
I'm hoping so maybe or more.
I don't know no. Na me no. No BGG 55 cities. Now ni Peru yeshim. I didn't ya. And the Ghana nyina percentage of nipa saying and I adhere to COVID protocols. Ghana nyina. Why are we still charging money huge? Oko airport or why?
They test now.
Yeah, why?
Oh no, why? Say mom go for your testing.
Because test. Yeah, baby. Why? We already have question marks.
Asempa FM.
Why?
Because you see a party. Unless the technical team can give us compelling reasons, I don't see why the land borders should remain closed. Because you started COVID, no, you to land borders in plus, your friend is saying airports. We opened the airport almost a year or over ago. Why should the land borders remain closed? What is that compelling reason? The technical team should be telling us something.
Again, Obi, Pantai Hospital, Assassin Seminole. Catch a health minister.
You
can't say,
psychiatric hospital. Now, who the statement? No.
Why?
Health minister.
What's it?
Or say I think, where did I see it? Maybe some kind of way back.
Oh, no, Troy, and Azubina.
Oh, yeah, it's him.
What's it?
Why Chrome need health minister?
What's it?
Oh, no, on say agenda 111. Omaka said there will be say 2 or 3 psychiatric hospitals.
Yeah.
One of them, Accra Psychiatry. They are going to redevelop the place. That's his statement. Enti, also say contractors near ready normal site. They will move from where we can't pantain for no. No, my juma no ha. Then they can. That's his statement on it out. Yeah. Why you've not seen it?
Hey, there was a problem with this country. Hey, maybe
oh no, but that reason doesn't make sense to you.
Well,
but my memoir brand ambassador no the what director of state protocol for no your friend ambassador Samuel Yawo Kuma unim no
why no
ambassador Samuel Yawo Kuma on the director of state protocol in the ambassador massa is our independence when
are we sure so no
on
so be pacho
on
so on the handle on show
there
so be pacho
the independence square yent me fam obi so obi a no akwaje eh na Ghana hanso ye yankofo ye wonde so well obi a no akwaje independence square.
One of my friends or a minister, we have disagreed on almost everything. A bit crazy.
Yeah.
I give few ones. No, because you say in relation to the MPs, no more camp about to also disagree with us. That's why he disagrees entirely.
Oh, that's why I disagree. No, or your MP.
No. He's a minister.
On your MP.
Yeah.
On your MP minister.
Or your minister.
No, he will disagree. Why wouldn't he disagree? But the point is, if you disagree, the evidence is what is staring at you in the face. But the point is, how can you make people judges in their own cause? Maybe a member of parliament, sitting MP. From the get-go, I would want to do everything to protect my turf. What the Makwa committee? It was a committee that oversee polling station elections. The argument has been made, say, there are other members on the committee, it will counterbalance into MP Ninkwa Enya sole authority on the committee. But the point is, say, out of the members of the committee, one man called 4-3 to me, say, omo pen a bit me endorse forms, Say, sa nipa 3 no munina signatures ni form nature form ni invalid, and the MP is part. How? It is a woman. MP signature ni so a form. Who does that? It is a who minimum say who polling station executive or polling station way. Pemasem. Would I give you the form to buy?
Please. Honorable Hardy to feel
the MP or their rep and a committee in
I see.
MP or his or her rep eka committee in
well I would a Miyonku minister back also diaba Honorable Esiama transport minister also okay. Also diaba
also dey
my main king also disagree with the position.
That's not normal. What is that? That's Enyawa. Also, Enyawa. So I know on your MP, but Enyawa.
Also, no phobia stars do take.
I wouldn't say, Obi de Ajimamenu statement and Kasa.
If you know, that's the most important.
Oh, if you know,
be careful with some of these. If you know, or say Accra Psychiatric Hospital not sold. Domi said the same thing how they are sending me. The story making rounds that the Accra Psychiatric Hospital has been sold is not true. It hasn't been sold. It is to be redeveloped under Agenda 111 into a new, modern, 220-bed psychiatric hospital under an EPC contract. Tenders have been received and are being evaluated currently. Afterwards, it will go for value for money, cabinet, and loan will go for parliamentary approval. Staff might be relocated to Pantan to make way for the redevelopment, but the authorities will ensure that until and unless all steps towards getting the contractor on site are completed and contractor is ready to commence work, there will be no relocation. And I think unless there is any contrary evidence to show that I don't want information for I'm saying you know, before me coming next is the David Pram him from head, you know.
David Pram the TVET Council, is it? And yeah, GES, Ghana Education Service, and Ghana TVET.
Yes,
yes, it's
almost.
Yeah, they.
Yes, yeah, but it is almost.
No, see,
impact the
Pompey a lot into.
And I'm saying no about Pompey. I call the right place. Almost. Because on my David Pram.
Yeah. The decision to break it at free GS.
Yeah.
Now I
East Lagos area. And that dino. impact ni eti sen e ko sen omo bahada
I've not spoken to them.
you know it's not about building our kwachi shesi ho it's not about V8 now they call adwuma de bia dan because oman bia attitude say technical and vocational ultimate fancy for technical and vocational ultimate fancy for
They've gotten some funding in recent times, so and I know me David Dean Komono. Now Okase almost every technical training institute and vocational training institute. There's a project going on there. Ebi omu see workshops, labs, maybe we need to bring them in, hear from them.
Yeah.
Because a very critical sector.
Gender ministers was Bianca. And social welfare agenda for us.
Agenda.
How do we think through class? Apart from the security issue opposed, it's getting out of hand.
And in it's
getting out of hand.
Ghanaians, and we need the gender ministry to be leading some of these things. Now the minister autonomous.
Hey, I just have for you gender and social for the minister. Now again unite you.
Asempa FM.
Yenina near to now Jubilee Dean. Biancasa. A Cassia any idiot can be matro green sheet rose or matro that since I know the titles I guess Nana Sumesi. Nobody's talking. Now call the protocol guy to order. Call him to order.
Director of State.
Nakache Bank of Ghana for some release on the ban a loose. We cannot experience number one. We cannot experience
of number one.
US tilapia. We cannot experience Piram, R5, and all those things. We can't. And I don't understand why this government even just not careful about this again. One of your biggest challenge ever seen there.
21 billion.
One of your biggest challenge ever seen there.
We should not entertain anything with a semblance of number one bill. It shouldn't be entertained. Hey.
No, my entertaining be to the extent say according to say kwan obi sisa sapiti.
You've seen that video.
Obi sisa na video keke say they have to Ghana for you know. Ti e be correctional no the there be. And hey, what is that? O de kwan. Me de go ma dwa here.
But me no ni nyina here. We need the video.
No, but Obi,
for some of these
video
discussions.
But
we have video ni we you need to act. Now, I'm not sure sabo na kwan.
O de kwan the bathroom futuro do. Futuro baby odware futuro do so kwan na ya sapiti no say sapiti waboabo no ode ne wofa so ode ne kunu so ode ne de na
nti mu video ni and the Facebook kwan foforo mo ye na masa na ya na bi mo na pa na koso e bi mutiri that we free the fear afa pan be say sabo no dia kofia kogu ne wash
obi aya o and again me gidi say obi dambotwe ene nana atoata ene obi amoamo ne omo makanyina I think they should go back and do refresher courses for the municipal and whatever
MMDC.
Yes, they should do a refresher course. I think they've lost focus of their responsibility and the role and the relevance of you know. Yeah, I think so. Now Ken Kasabibri, I think so. Yatina haka actually would say Omodo Crown say because they are more than president because they are serving an interest be and yet direct with the people. Now what DC for MC for movie shinai KVIP. You know, there be a market shed. Nasa.
Now they reduce DC is not to Omoncha school feeding program contract. Omoncha premix. Why they was saying ya premix ni be any other. The real new man was a DC's etnase. Anyone management teams edging through new things, innovative things. I'm about assemblies or I'm assemblies. Then yes, Scania they are not doing that because common fan beba. Now one kasumesi. Now we are quite by Jackson. Do we know the place? Hey, maybe I just have video. No, I who video na winim quite chrono. My young quite chrono. This is your honor.
Almost sing. When you go for the idea, or you can maybe abroso. No, any day. Ekufuado ayade. Why kwan me bia aboro so. O sisako.
O sisa abo na kogu ni.
Yo nyame hira ho. Sisako and you turn around to say ekwan ye nye ni ye. Sisako na kura ye go so twa cables. E twa cables musa. Anaju nyina kura wo the street light bo ho a. Eno no esi police station ni ma Chimota police station ade betena street lights nyina asayira. Twako
Oman enen so ye ka kwan ho asemi. And when they are, they be hard on contractors. They road contract. Emma Warm.
Yeah.
I would want you to watch this.
Okay.
Obi sende me message from Spintex. Nipa ni fear was Spintex room. Obi, no access for my car to enter my own house, but I've arranged some blocks as a ladder to help me get in and out.
Yeah.
Dangerous and scary. What kind of engineering is this? In when any party fear was in the dying order, rather. Oman say, what be away? And in the fear new, if you name and Mama be drain up, page drain, across Rosa.
Oh, already.
And you see, or parking the cow, baby, no,
the disregard and disrespect for us.
My contract has been swagging bomb.
Oh, daddy.
Hey,
now the way the record white charitable. Where is why be?
The party fear.
What the won't fear him now. Where is why? That's what she said. You call. Where do I be you? Oh, why you be too much?
Charlie.
Why you be too much? Apart from say private individuals, estimate cover abo any anya, ebegu ye nyina ya kwan so. E block kwan ma, obi a otwam bia ye han. Na we dey anya be. Na we dey agbo. Sa anya nyina be sa na obi a twam ko. Contractor we kwa why be? O na ogata kwa we.
But my minute me nko ni fear bi.
And am say why be? Ekyiraw bu omumu yen. Ekyiraw bu omumu yen. That's what he's telling us. Now, my friend country road minister said, "Se contractor bia o man the contract bia no amongst the NTSC they can say, oh, doing safety measures for each day. Sa hacho baby omo ye funu no omo transition. E kwa ba ku da ho no mo tisi you can say omo ye. Ko e do man yo. Una man na car na dey na like insurance companies fancy organ na bogus. They introduce a lot of policies. Bogus. Bogus. Majority of the insurance companies.
No, but my media, me bacho. Just say where a Spintex road.
Yeah, let's appeal.
I wish me
it's so disrespectful.
Because to me,
very disrespectful.
Send the party.
No, we crown sabi oba. If you're a former coin with you now, Madarma, Miss Lemo. Mo ma me be na otwe miensa me nim se me create inconvenience mamo mo hu ni mo boka kana me finish na nyina no ye ho hare ye ba with impunity
nothing ma me say oko adwuma oba adwuma oba back we bedu ni fie ni peso owuram ni ya rezi ade wo edan ni
onfa okra
onfa ne ho e dey also call parking the car baby
onfa okra
oh Charlie it's
oh my no yes so I be all driver indiscipline shooting high every day driver indiscipline in this country they say quite a private cars quite a bro so omo me hwene catch a guitar carry them minister now better magajo so also the biggest challenge here or best stop hwene ko game pakwa no so
hwene dey sirens no
guitar carry them away
o say
when guitar carry them away hwene so best stop away we know. Mr. Minister, you can't stop it. I said, I'll stop it.
So, okay, so let's start with politicians.
Now, why politicians been stopping it? And no be a car. Party boys, Goro boys, Gota boys. Shino, sa.
Asempa
Now, on my no. I also want to because we MPP to actually. Ubi baba besane. So, about NDC. See, actually, here saying, I just say, Maya. Na post for nya say mo obi bail no meet condition kwa na you see crime officer okojonso okodware okoyese no kakasa de kire na ba ya hwe wastage na nkatia customs officers ni binu so no me ka kire mo say e be ready enche na mkase me di agro the connivance by some custom officers at our ports harbors the deceit and the intimidation by some of the people holding quota claiming to be national security operatives at our ports. The Kululu and the Kanana, the shortcuts
Omanhene say o kasa asemi ena akaime. I think last week one of the discussions about how a man for cars almost omutua duty we are. Now they allege national security phobia CZ cars. No. Oman, do you know what I've been finding out? And unim say obi timi koto because I have a list here, Oman. Obi timi koto ubehuna Range Rover.
I said,
Oman, on said Range Rover. Ebi what 2019, 2020.
There's a case that Range Rover.
Yes.
A Range Rover.
2019, 2020, Nipan's or turn $5,000 or turn $6,000. Now or the aba thinking say what the banner would duty we are no. No, but the point is most of these cars they are stolen vehicles. And you might have brought it in what your duty and it will be there. But if Interpol raises red flag, it will be impounded. And we should also look at that side of the equation as well. Says a man for air talk cars are.
And will be paid.
Yes.
Majority of these cars is not Interpol a red flag there. Certain unnecessary hands with specific interest and just to show
no,
power.
I get those exceptions, no.
Yeah.
Those exceptions, no.
Yeah.
But man, you also know, say.
I have to respect where you are coming
Yes,
from.
a 2020 Range Rover will not be sold at $5,000. No. How? How is that possible?
A movement car.
Movement. Who's there got to Range Rover $5,000, 2019, 2020? It's not possible. In Uber, the first we'll go through a trio, your first duty area in Cheso bet me the car, especially when the red flag has been
Yeah.
But of course, there are the exceptions now. Man for so a book at a firm now. Nipanakra a genuine car, or the coin be a
patriotism.
Too much.
Sikani Breno a jump over
too
patriotism. It's just too much. Too much. Sikani Breno jump ama say no bibia isika. That's why everybody is now rushing, clamoring for Sika because we not charge you your source.
Yeah.
Sika sa no bia.
Well, me what this correspondence, Government of Canada. Omode bre National Security of Ghana. Search vehicles. Possible stolen vehicle as of February 8th, 2022. You know, Oma Koti chassis number, no? A truck. You get a CRV. CRV.
Yeah.
Honda CRV. Vehicle year of manufacturing year 2021. License year 2022. And Omukawa has said it is a criminal offense to knowingly be in possession of a vehicle obtained by crime. The result from this search may lead to an active police investigations. Enti sometimes no nipa no betwe the CRV no aba. Wa clear F report ho. But ubehwem no na eboa o de to car no wa ma no no. Enye sa na ye de ton no. You get it? Of course I agree say some unscrupulous persons be on national security mun so akogu port ho. Omo no a man for the ekwe genuine bibia no normal pekweti kwan bi and I know say bi mu kwati me generate some of these fake Interpol reports e dey forecast those are there but majority na yankofo omo so stolen cars no mu twi fam you know and it behoves the national security to also impound those vehicles and yet you can't benefit from Adia Unyan true crime. It shouldn't be encouraged.
Well, I'm getting the information that the contract and also announcement, the picture that you showed. Who say him for the
almost Spentex Road. Also, an announcement day. In your announcement, no, or provide and on your mood in Komaka say, okay, because of Sadia with you, I agree. Filling station to be I had no bomb parking or cars. And only proper engagement. Now, why announcement today? It's something that was said contractors and so in your way, no. Oman way say be fuel price increases. I'll say government is happy with a price increase because that's another way to ablade efia and the way about your I did not read the whole message. Please, have you noticed how people drive vehicles at night without a single light on. On the motorway and Spintex Road, people drive at night without light. And also there is... Okay. Obi, the level of indiscipline on our roads is now with impunity. Charles in Ayalolo, mo type message we are saying to
okay. It is boy with information.
Idion.
That he says Idi. So
okay, I think what they are sending me.
Yeah.
Or say, Obi, I can confirm, that's what you have, right?
Yeah.
To you on authority, that it is not part of the party regulations that MPs or their reps must endorse on nomination forms that are supposed to be sold to aspiring party executives. It is absolutely not true. And if any MP is doing that, then it is a violation of the rules. Oh, really? Again, the decision to include MPs or their reps on the elections committee was justified by the near-hang nature of our parliament. Of course, say MPs need a blackmailing system, no? Such that the governing party cannot afford to have 8 MPs not attend parliament for 2 weeks and more in order to focus their attention on the polling station elections, which shall form the basis for the parliamentary primaries for 2024. It was a difficult decision that the party had to take in order to save government business in parliament. Idi Muha Udin and on the way.
Well, let's have a conversations. We are in the Ghana month.
Very much so.
And you know, na me pay free. Celebrate 5 successful Ghanaian owned holy businesses.
Okay, and operational meaning of successful here then.
Odaso jina ne naso de di kan. Oye Ghana ni mapa. Odaso jina ne naso adwuma na di more than 8 years.
More than 8.
8 years. Ejina naso ye. Edi more than 8 years. What me sustain Ghana for this year? 8 year omoka.
Okay.
Nipa no ebro eye 10.
10 saying.
Nipa no bro 10 me ha. Workers are engage omo. Ebro 10. Now we got 10 but because we say celebrate them and you say obi akeke say obefa obi am celebrate it.
Oh no. That's what I make.
Threshold 10.
Threshold
no from. O say who threshold for.
Not 10 the other. Not 10 there. We cannot celebrate in go for employee in the party.
Me say
Why do we celebrate?
5 people. It will be saying I engage.
No, I think 500 and above.
Okay, engage in 500.
Yes. That's what you celebrate.
That's the
that's what
500 and above.
Yes.
Asempa FM.
Original branding.
Original branding, yes.
Over the past years, no.
Yes.
Ogusu oko.
Oko.
Utimu se oye potential se se Ghana esa pian ye pa ya.
Obetimi ejina na so. Okay. Enum. I'll start from Jospon Group of Companies.
What teaching?
Engineers and planners.
Ibrahim
Mahama. No, I don't want to deal with the individual. I'm dealing with the company.
Sorry.
Yes. In the engineers and planners. The multimedia group. Tobinco Group of Companies. Was it 5? I think Despite Group.
Despite.
Yeah.
Your best 5, no? Your best. 5 that readily comes to mind.
Yes.
Readily. Your best. But readily.
They are not the best. Readily.
Yeah.
Because extending I can add the Kasaprekon Group. Kasaprekon. Was also in recent times. Say a Ghanaian company wait me a breaky the local way in international. And you know what? Alomo Betas did very well in Nigeria. Of course, or started but later no. But Alomo did very well in Nigeria. In the Kasaprekon, share the product in our portfolio. Then they are there. Kasaprekon is not doing bad at all. For a I mean 8 years. I think the focus should be on, and that's why I was a bit constrained. My answers, no. We should. I was see a raising threshold, you know.
Okay.
And I'm looking at generational companies. In their company, I lasted at least 30 years.
30 years. 30 years.
That's what you celebrate.
30 years.
30. One generation.
That's fair. Okay, Mami 5, I'm ready.
One generation.
30 years.
So you can one generation, Jospon Group will drop. Because Jospon is around 15 years, still under 20 years. 80, 30 years here from 1990. He said 2022. And that should be from 92 to 2022. That's 30 years.
Engineers and planners were still falling.
Engineers and planners almost forming a year, babe. That's, I think.
They were falling. Just check it.
Let's check it. In the measure 30 years, from 92 to 2022, at least when himself one generation. Because that's what he been.
No, boy, now, ebi mayo. At 30 years, no,
oh, sir, multimedia group.
25.
Yes, 26. In the multimedia group is up there. No doubt about that. You understand? Multimedia group will go in there. 27 years. Multimedia group, 27 years, sorry. In the multimedia group, it's almost getting to a generational business, one generation. In the multimedia group,
and I said the radio gold
oh, radio gold is 95.
Radio gold need money. Yeah. Engineers and planners in 1997.
1997.
Yeah. They fall.
So engineers and planners will fall in there at least close to a generational business. And Osha Sisiana in their portfolio, no, they've gotten big. I mean, contract mining for Takwa Goldfields. It's your money ikra contract, contract mine deal. It's a big deal. In engineers and planners, the multimedia group, I think Despite will still be in there because Despite, so almost starting in the 90s.
Despite, bet me be 20, 21.
Or 20 years, right?
Despite, check it, okay. Yeah, Despite group of,
yes.
Okay, possible.
About 20 years.
Yeah.
They will be in there. The challenge for me with, I think Tobinco. What the Tobinco?
Kama.
Yeah, Kama Industries. Kama Industries is also so Mikado there.
Yeah, see now
Mikado Conference Center. They are also doing very well. Kena Farmer started a long time.
Yeah, Kena Farmer almost want to league,
Omache.
You guys over league.
Yes. And they are still
Kena Farmer is still there.
Edina Bafom Kakraba. Kena Farmer. NS Chemist started a long time.
Yeah, NS Chemist, good.
Uzo pharmacy.
Yeah.
One pharmacy shop no more growers. And I suspect that Tobinco started very small.
Yeah.
And Tobinco can also fall in there. Yeah. I don't know the year of incorporation though, but Tobinco can also fall in there. It is a whole share 30-year period. Businesses are early 90s. Our mother should know and from 1992 to at least 2000. Businesses about within that period. Our mother should know you can talk about these businesses. And I think
we should be worried.
Very, very. And for Mumpono, let's see if they can go and clock 30 years now, and go ahead at least 2 generations.
2 generations.
60 years.
That's a term of 60.
And only 60 years. That was 2 generations. In the at least first generation owners, and CEOs now a free. Will the company still survive? That, I think, is the question that was agitated in our minds. In the first generation owners.
This is very shameful.
Yeah. Because I share a lot of Lebanese companies never set it up for Ghana now. The first generation owners, even the second generation are gone. But third generation are still holding the companies. And they are doing well.
We are pulling ourselves down.
And they are doing very
tearing
well.
Ourselves to pieces. Mama, traditional foods in Ghana enum across the barrier, international. And Ghana
traditional they are there.
In Ghana food. Enum across the barrier. Yeah, boy, we are.
2 different things, maybe. Say, across the barrier, say, Ghana for a well brooch,
acknowledge internationally.
Ghanaian, say Ghanaian food. Jollof.
That's Nigeria for the
place. That's Nigeria for Jollof. Nigeria Jollof is please. Only Nigeria Jollof down. Jollof Papa na Ghana.
Okay.
Jollof. Wachi. Yeah. Fufuo, but fufuo no Cote d'Ivoire for nso dibi. But Cote d'Ivoire for the enye papa. In fufuo ampesie ye Ghana.
Na atrashe.
And I make us say, unse na mpese o set question ni say, atrashe say, to say you want Ghana hey. Ghana high way. Unse Ghana need to be Chinese.
No.
China for the but Ghana need to be. Are you saying by atrashe say China need be di fufuo? And I say
acknowledge say we Ghana ye duane ye di. But now ya jia tuma ma nipa ahodo no o ko China to say yeah ye di guy
China broni di Ghana
yes yeah
no and only the be den and on be den
but they don't say easy for you to
yes,
say yeah
yes a be den in the sense we've not consciously marketed our into mostly what we do say Ghana for be now am on it. In what we do, they say you market your fufu no to Ghana for UK and a Ghana for US. As to say you marketing it to non-Ghanaians in those countries in another thing. And I think that is the next phase. I was say yeko, and the entire African way any other. No podi we've done well. Kinte any other. Kinte say we could have
living bitters. We have drama. Living bitters is what I say no you.
And you be our system. No matter
generational.
Ye can obia wawa system ne mu acha or that's what jina ne nine so
to living bit capital to a sea form
we yesu ka che Pilato saying eno ana waka no
Madam Catherine eyema obiara Madam Catherine Madam Catherine
there are sometimes me busa me hone say why should Madam Catherine and Akobam I don't know what so mu collapse mentias you because the business model they had at the time. Every town and village in Ghana, Akobam. Every town and village.
Akobam.
How they collapse, I don't understand.
Dako Farms qualify. Dako Farms qualify.
No, I don't think so.
Dako Farms.
They've through one information about app, but the kind of businesses are here. Oman Uko Europe, IKEA is over 200 years. Wow, bibi sana ye kan. That's what the nice so over 200 years at least. Ye company be 50 years, 30 years, 40 years. Or that's what the nice so. How long has Melcom been around? You understand? And they are expanding. Those are the things we should celebrate. And once you lower threshold,
there's a bar from standards.
Yes, we don't have to. We have to lift the bar. Now you who say they are a local company, but they should think global. No more say how do we go out there and compete? And that's where the state support should come. And only idea back one. They be a bit disappointed because I remember maybe you feel grant with great friends saying GIPC. One of the things they were tasked to do. One of the things they were tasked to do, and they said they should make sure say at the end of the 8 years of the Nanado administration, at least there will be 20 Ghanaian-owned global companies a bit to me are competing everywhere with their product. Almost a day.
Buana.
What will be? Me who idea? Be a what there?
A conference is seminars with Romakui.
Those things now are done deliberately. And only idea, Obidia send them and say, just more constructions.
Yeah, just more.
31 years.
Yeah, just more construction.
And just more will qualify.
Oh, just more construction.
On
only makes bow in an
Yeah, just more is just solid. One of the few road contractors in Ghana, or more tall, more machines near the asphalt. Wasn't a Ghanaian contractor be any view? Just more was the first.
Just more.
Idea asphalt. Into just more seriously qualifies.
Okay, Obi, you have a matter. So we all Ghana man will be chairman. Mame, 6 types of bayra unim.
And they all buy me bow.
Oh, Debbie Mama, it's not unim. 6 types.
Okay, bayre, pona,
yeah,
kokwase, afase. Aha, aso bayre.
Me fa huni baby onye free here cause
me nya free baby. In mabo kokwase, mabo pona, mabo eyi, ba ko yambo yekra den. Mebo kokwase, mebo pona, mebo oh, o man say mebo ba mabo dada nje kai. Ade mabo dada.
Afase wo ba afase.
E na aso bayre. E na eyi.
Ha ko odi mbayre mu.
Kenten.
Dente de kenten.
Dente.
Unim baye friend Dabreko.
Dabreko. Dabi. Me by the medibida na meti me aka.
Na dabere what did be the baby also ni.
Pona medida. Medi kokoase. Kokoase na yenyi ehon ni
ye
twitwa ne saa no.
O sa be kire me na me ka se de o sa aka. Uti ade ebo dente ni kokoase na so bayre ne afase ne yi nyina je. What did dabere koda?
Me need dabere koda. Me need dabere koda.
Yen kokumase na
na unim ayi mankan fufuo wadi bi da
mini fufuo ba minim se mankan fufuo
sorry in wuni mankan fufuo da
ba mu dia me hwese le titie na wotim se ene awia ene live soup ne efia kokko nkwan
Jesus Christ mankan fufuo true man
ba kra de unya mankan fufuo
da be ha de unya bi enti ayi okay in the bayre no o se dabreko afase
pona kokwase dente ana asobayire yo bayire ahodo bibire so sa hono ma ye wo bibiri won maka be 3-4 bi ka ho I see
na ya de no mo de to din no
so wo panyimu fi ana
now one question pen na wo dwane and Friday dey say wo yes ahabayire
yeah no so yes okay. Your bayire dey omu ebugum
PK upon say apoka
yes and so bi wo
apoka
and o mehu bi wo tachima
na afunu
because bayire dey bebre wo
and o say edi ama wo ba
ono so de mikrom ni we kurasi ni papa fa de magia tu
edi ama wo ba ni nyina ya bayire
yeah PK that's it always there for us
wow
yeah that's it pa PK support
obi say obi John Lewis was founded in 1864 but is still relevant today in the United Kingdom over 155 years.
So we should study what has made these things very successful.
That is it. By your point is you lower bar dodo. We celebrate mediocrity. That's our problem. You know, and the be me this ankomo ya me kai some of the prominent schools are ye ba takrade ye ba be hu takrade.
Okay, so me board chairman so say in Kenny.
Well, man, takrade now also wo Kumasi. Some of the very prominent schools.
Peace,
Miami School.
Peace, almost in 1999. Peace FM,
yes. Yeah. In the at least, I say companies formed in Ghana between 92 and 2000 are still those are the companies we should celebrate because now I say Ufri takrade ba Accra. Udu Cape Coast, Amin
Sangari. And a seminar for an Ivo. Yeah, Amin Sangari. Almost I want a coffee, so Amin Sangari. I see home, Amin Sangari. Yeah, Amin Sangari. Amin Sangari.
Almost say,
Amin Sangari.
Almost soap should have been on every table in this country.
Amin
Sangari.
Okay, me go back to G&J Technical. It's a wholly owned Ghanaian company founded in 1994. Dealers in diesel power plants, still thriving. Employs several technical personnel. G&J.
Okay. Diesel power plants.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not bad. Where's the Obi? Despite it, okay, 99. Banasco, thank you. This
conscious effort now. Any deliberateness?
Deliberateness.
Dubai Expo no. In Crony be at the Omukroma Diane. Abba until you are tempted. Udu or Asia, you are tempted.
On a Ghanaian stands, no Ghanaian
to taste.
Food. I'm the Ghanaian foods call you. Osha your stands, I think that one day the stands are tourism ministry in partners. The body were they did well. You could feel Ghana in the
total swatch now.
Oh.
Any company called but the company cars usually 18-20 cars. The company called usually.
Where's the Obi? We have Dita. My BA friend Erica J understands that. And Nkamfo,
yeah.
And also
Nkamfo.
Okay. Kojo Edupako, Achim Eswo, yeah. Obi intravenous Koforidia.
Yeah.
Is over 30 years. Unim sa company no.
Intravenous.
Intravenous. So amoye bibi. Amoye ayi. And syringes.
Yeah.
Hospital equipment. Right?
Amoye. Ayi na edifa. Yeah. Drip one your money.
Yeah, drip no your money. Yeah. Is it locally owned? Is it Ghanaian owned?
Because
Ache. And are they still doing well? Amoye infusions.
I think they are still on. Yeah, they are still on.
Doing well. Our product they have they crossed borders?
I think they are on. Yeah, I think they are on.
I hear it's more than 40 years.
Yeah, I think they are on.
Intravenous.
Yeah.
So omutimi a produce outside Ghana they are fair deal. And no dear. Na etimi aboa. In the apparently you were Beggars and Destitute Act e Ghana how.
Beggars
and Destitute Act. I say ujina kwan wo sese scan sa ade na new go away ya. Yeah. Yeah, omu bom and on him. Yeah, kwan say. One man if you are omu kra dade.
I know the chew.
Scratch o
I can so green out kwa. No the jina kan so body.
Ah, obes
etimi yet say the evaluator. Chia katina fe kuma mi dia be simitrim. Katina fe ku chara me. George Meku or Abrim or say a ye mra Abrim na ye mehwe nyoma nso a ekoso Abrim efa infudie ho ye ko bayre side no almost special nyoma bi won ma
infudie
yeah as in a Greek nyoma in kan infudie no
okay
because infudie so bayre na
yes TT brothers and so over 20 years.
Yeah,
TT brothers, do they produce or they import?
No Ghanaian food on the pavilion. Dubai Expo.
No food.
No Ghanaian food.
Not even chocolate. Not even Ghanaian chocolate.
No Ghanaian food.
Not even Ghanaian chocolate. That would be extreme.
No Ghanaian food.
Not even chocolate.
NS Chemist was founded in 1986.
And also they won't say Ofri me papa kro metibi owetibi inti
Kofo do ma show music as you
too much
new man find your modia
too much
hey Kofo
yes say in can voice so say in can voice not a yam
in can for ye you remember how enya by I know be on my background me board chairman Jefan Komisar was say Intravenous is first to produce infusion in West Africa. And it's owned by Appentin.
The Appentin family, yeah.
They own Pambros salt to the Pambros.
Only Appentin family, okay, they own it. In West Africa, they export across the sub-region. That would be really good. No wonder say and these are the way I was a celebrity. Very, very, very good.
Or see, you are talking about food, not chocolate. Look how we
oh no! I say anything to market Ghana. We tout ourselves say you were the best chocolate, premium, and ye ko baby sana yam fa hwe yankwa na ye chocolate. Eno nko ade yam fa baby yankwa na ye chocolate.
So you say chocolate yeah, I need $73 million. Say
$73 million.
Dollars, right? 73 or 75.
Was it?
Say encourage.
Promotion. That means $73 million. No.
7.3. Sorry.
7.
Oh, sorry. Hey, me call to 7.3. Sorry.
Yeah. I know. I say you discuss this loan. No. AFDB loan.
600. No.
Yes, 600 million. I think in the breakdown. No. And my second question CEO the crowd have a question. No. 7.3 million. No. For promotion. Promotion being, promotion of consumption of chocolate products. Are they saying say or more? Now say National Chocolate Week is a new initiative. National Chocolate Week.
It's kind of a series near account.
Yeah. 50 something million Ghana. A huge money. They should say, of course, when Omanhene Sika, the Parliament of Ghana can invite them to come and give them a breakdown of what they spend their monies on.
But the last I promise you, Agenda 111 hospitals, my here for the NACO.
No, it's something. I was here the total recall. Now my reporters neko round. At least anya she are traded. They say how na president ko kate sword. And also on me yet is a contract and was site our year juma. India could do say.
Obi me ko mo sa de Zoroka na ko Kumasi no. Mo venzen.
Zoroka zo no.
Keep mo venzen.
Walakot
na mo sa de ko Kumasi. Let's naba.
My F4 say omu ehodi on.
You was able to move over the mo yebi o.
Omo say was say enyesa Nigeria for me who play Africa. Yeah. Ade, yeah they surprising Nigeria for.
Yeah, we be serious o. Walakot na mo sa de ko.
No, see first choice keeper ne ho atono. Say ne ho atono. Eric Ofori.
It doesn't matter. Walakot no na eko.
Eric Ofori na beda. Say ne ho atono or not.
How do you know? I don't think I'm for listening but say okay if team the management team. Ultimo was the strategy I delayed there and my list the pekwe. Walakot be kubi. Ai jale. Serious Walakot.
Richard Ofori, your friend Richard Ofori.
Wala
no about better.
It wala kwa better bench.
So I'm a friend there. Yeah, I'm friend. Okay, technical team. Where's the Obi? Ghana Export Promotion was recently in Dubai for the expo. The same applies to free zones. The recent, I'm told, has to do with energy. So it was more of an energy expo.
The energy expo, no,
and energy expo,
showcase.
once you have
it's your stand. What you do is what you are with the energy expo.
Obi, good afternoon. Jamk Sportswear. Jamk Sportswear, no attack credit. Now on uniforms must
no when say no. On him, I'm not a rabna no time no 6 formers no. Yeah. Your uniform you know no Kumasi a rabna.
Okay.
Rabna fashions means all that.
And there's a Salt Pond Ceramics company. But these companies are not the companies you say are thriving. Where's the Obi? IKEA is a Swedish company and Maersk Line is a Danish company. Lego is also Danish. And these companies are generational companies. They have been there for the past 200 plus years. Our problem in Ghana is the pull him down syndrome. Yeah. See what the PNDC did by collapsing all private companies in Ghana when they took power. In Denmark, it is forbidden to beg on the streets. You'll be arrested as soon as possible.
Now, gender minister, you cry out social media.
Gender minister, who am I? Oh. Mr. President.
Gender minister South social media. Gender minister or South social media or constituency to take care of, a ministry to take care of, a Ghana to give us a good service. Gender minister also. The president is quiet. Jubilee House is quiet.
Everybody
Chief of staff is quiet. Everybody is quiet.
Obi was an Angel Cream, Dr. Kwekuating. Angel Cream. Angel Group now what watches are. Have they been over 30 years?
Meaning but I watch it.
By maybe why a friend Punjo.
Punjo, yes, Punjo. And also I notice that Punano.
Yes,
I say Punano.
Punjo.
Oh yes. Oko ya market or hachwa. Punjo no papa. If I want Okope Puna, now when they recommend Punjo for you. Yeah. And you'll be on a few taste because me top taste the party. Apart Debbie Udi Dabreko, Obitraso. Oh, maybe of no more British Caledonia.
And
no ba. Not Pona and sardine.
She over the set. Pona and sardine is a tonic deno. Miss Dabreko,
Unim Dabreko.
Oh, please.
Miss Opa to contest is social media. Dabreko and Pona.
By the one Pona.
By the one Dabreko.
Oh, mine. Now Unim Pona.
What do you about Unim Dabreko? Dabreko dead change this and by how much you want how many spice session no wouldn't Dabreko one by yellow pie to say when you know what be that
oh boy then say puna
oh god
no as a man okay
na me by can say who be Dabreko me so the me say my pickers upon indifferent ma e be onim pona ya ka Dabreko si pona oh man ka me ko fa afase
Samuel Brown Bobby said, Obi, don't mind when Pona is the best.
Oh, no, Pona. No, Obi, unim Dabreko.
Pona, the only one I say,
Mr. Unim Dabreko. Oh, you see the problem. Unim Dabreko. Mr. Mabayres person kacho. You don't know Dabreko.
Dummy, brother said, tell my Dabreko.
Nani person edi Dabreko. I saw kase and katie any ye kaze reverend kwai. And cutting quine reverend kwai. Ube choose cutting kwai unim dia oye. Reverend kwai. Me the
reverend kwai. But by the Fred Agbanyo said Obi Dabreko is the best.
Dabreko is the best. Only by
that. But traffic when you one vote. Trouble.
Oh,
trouble.
Hey.
Said Kwame Boateng said Obi Dabreko is the best.
Dabreko. What? Mimi mami. No, yet no Ghana food distribution. It's your buy the pioneer aduane dia. Hey Obi, that coming aduane yes say.
Egosi says the higher Sempa 94.